Welcome to the CFP Selection Show, where we ask the question, who's in?
Thanks, Emmy. Well, there are quite a few storylines leading up to this, with Rapid City losing to Penn State in the Big Ten title game, Miami beating Clemson in the ACC title game, and Oklahoma State barely scraping by a scrappy West Virginia team in the Big 12 title game. Let's find out where everyone fits in. We'll start at number 1, and that is Penn State. After taking down number 2 Rapid City in the Big Ten title game, it was enough to move them over everyone else as they jumped from number 4 all the way to 1, which brings us to number 2, and that's Oklahoma. The Sooners didn't play in the SEC title game and finished the season at 11-1, with that only loss coming to the Gators early on in the season. Sitting at number 3 is the Fighting Irish. Notre Dame finished the season at 10-2, which might be surprising to see them finish above our number 4 team, Oklahoma State. The Cowboys won the Big 12 title and went 11-1, with that only loss coming to number 2 Oklahoma. They did have some close games, so maybe that's why they're where they are. In the Orange Bowl, playing them in round 1 will be number 5 Rapid City. The Stegos are coming off a loss in the Big Ten title game to Penn State, with their only other loss coming at the hands of Michigan. Now over to the Cotton Bowl to see who's playing the Fighting Irish, and it is the Oregon Ducks. The Ducks finished the season at 10-2 and as Pac-12 champs because they don't have a title game right now in that conference, as they look to add some teams through expansion. Okay, let's head to the Sugar Bowl to see who's playing Oklahoma in the 7th spot. And that is the Miami Hurricanes, as they slide in after beating Clemson for the ACC title. It might be a little controversial, as they are a 3-loss team headed to the playoff. So who gets the last spot to go and play Penn State in the Rose Bowl? Is it 10-2 Iowa State, or does Clemson survive their ACC title game loss and make it in at 11-2? Let's start with the first teams out, as NC State went 9-3 and really didn't have a shot here. So it comes down to 10-2 Iowa State or 11-2 Clemson, who lost the ACC title game. The committee chose to forgive the Tigers and let the 2 ACC teams make the playoffs as Clemson backdoors it. A little odd, we don't get the SEC champ or runner-up to the title in the playoff, as Texas finished as 8-5 SEC champs and Florida lost that game to finish at 10-3. Neither team was anywhere near the top 10. In fact, Georgia was the closest team to the CFP at 13th with a 9-3 record. So, the matchups are set. Get the popcorn ready. But before we get to round 1, the Heisman race ends with Dominic Richardson taking it home with a good majority of first place votes, beating out Braylon Allen out of Wisconsin. Richardson piled up almost 2,000 all-purpose yards and 16 touchdowns. He'll be going up against Rapid City in round 1 of the playoffs. Now, Joey Galloway wins AP Coach of the Year again. Can he get them to a national title game this year, or is it gonna be another tough loss awaiting him and the team? Now let's take a look at the first team All-Americans, as Jared West, Jordan Tolles, and Cloud McFly gained the honor. West was really a huge ball hawk all year long. Deserved it. Now, we'll move over to the second team All-Americans, and a few more from the defense get recognized, with Swan Toa and Kevin Robinson making an appearance. The same guys show up on the first team for the All-Big Ten squad, with Swan Toa, Jared West, Jordan Tolles, Bobby Gurman, and Cloud McFly all getting recognized. On the offensive side of the ball, Kobe Burrell, Charlie Hall, and Javion Posey rep the Stegos. And finally, we move to the second teamers for the Big Ten, and Anthony McLaurin shows up at QB, and more of the defense floods the honors as CJ Bazile, Kevin Robinson, Fabian Waits, Gary Mumphrey, and Captain Jalen McNair fill out the list. The biggest surprise here, for me at least, is no recognition for Darrell Bullock, who had a really strong season back there. Now, while a few guys were in the running for the Bednarik and the Thorpe Award, no Stego brought home hardware this season, except for Galloway with AP Coach of the Year. And that'll do it for the selection show and awards. Now, let's go to the first round of the CFP as Rapid City takes on Oklahoma State and Heisman winner Dominic Richardson. Emmy, take it away.
A team with a conference title that was 1 win away from perfection versus a team that lost their conference title game and lost in the CFP semifinals last season. The Oklahoma State Cowboys versus the Rapid City Stegos is going down right now.
It's all on the line as Rapid City faces off against Oklahoma State here in the Orange Bowl. So Rapid City starts with a clipping on the kick return, and they'll begin their drive at the 13. We'll see what the game plan is for Rapid City. It looks like they want to run the ball. Alani Neal for 6, second down and 4. Another give. This time it's Kobe Burrell falling forward, 3rd and inches. We also welcome back Emmy Lockhart today for the coverage on the other games around the CFP. Good to have her back. 3rd and inches, give to Kobe. Kobe up the middle. He busts out left and he might be gone to the 40, to the 50, 45, 40. He's still on his feet. Can anybody catch him? Oliver giving chase. Nobody's going to get him. Touchdown, Rapid City. What a start to the game for the Stegos. Rapid City immediately jumps out to a 7-0 lead on a giant play from Colby Burrell. So Rapid City's defense will come out and look to have the same type of urgency that the offense showed there in that first drive. Richardson with the first carry breaks the tackle but gets slammed down by Big 64 to Ralph Bullock, 2nd and 10. McLean out wide. Oh, he's got Owens to the 40, 35. Can Tolles catch him? He does. 48 yards to Rashad Owens down inside Rapid City territory. See if that changes the mindset of the defensive coordinator for Rapid City. 1st and 10. McLean, fake give, but tosses to Owens. Rashad Owens for another 8. And it looks like Rapid City is going to have to keep an eye on Rashad Owens the rest of this game. He is not in the ball game right now. Needed a breather. This is an option left. McLean breaks the first tackle, pitches out to Richardson. Ooh, that was dangerous inside the 10. 2nd and goal now. Timmy McLean gives it off to Richardson, who's tackled in the backfield by Cooper Tua. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Out to the sideline, caught, touchdown, Blaine Green, Oklahoma State. It's gonna tie this game up. Cowboys and Stegos knotted up at 7. Rapid City gets the ball back after the explosive first drive from Colby Burrell. 1st and 10. This is another give. Burrell finding the lane and picks up 5. Snap is away. McLaurin immediately rolling. McLaurin trying to take off but can't get by his own running back. Alani Neal stood in his way. So a 3rd down and 7 now for Rapid City. Snap is away. McLaurin over the middle to Charlie Hall, and that's a 1st down into the Oklahoma State territory. 2nd and 11. Colby Burrell will get the give again, and he'll follow some blockers up the middle for 4. 3rd down and 6 now. Snap is away. McLaurin over the middle to Posey. 1st down, Stegos. So 3rd down and a long 11 for Rapid City. Snap is away. McLaurin rolling left. He's got room to run. He's going to take off. He's going to be to the 20 and get out of bounds inside of there. Snaps away. This is a draw play. Burrell finding the hole up the middle. Gets hammered down. But gets 9 yards. A minute and a half to go in the first. Snap. McLaurin rolls right. He's got a man coming over. He's got Lokalani down to the 1. Oh, they're going to say it's a touchdown. Kawika Lokalani with a heads-up creative play from Anthony McLaurin to find him coming across the field for 6. Gets blasted on the throw, too. What a play. It does not get reviewed. Rapid City takes the lead, 14-7. 2nd down and 5. Green in motion. This is a give to Green. He's going to get the edge. No, he's going to get dragged down by Fabian Waits for no gain. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter with the Stegos leading the Cowboys 14-7 on some huge plays from Colby Burrell and Kawika Lokalani. Oklahoma State trying to tie this thing up.
Mike, man, I'm feeling real good about this team, man.
Oh yeah? How good?
Good enough that I broke tradition and ate 4 hot dogs instead of 3 pre-game.
Great insight as always. Thanks, Jimmy.
Ate past the mustard, baby.
3rd down and 5. Timmy looking. Timmy getting smacked in the whole mouth. Woo! So Rapid City gets the ball back. 1st and 10 at their own 20. McLaurin. Oh, he is looking deep, and he has got a man. That is Javion Posey all the way to the 40 after a 40-yard throw from McLaurin. That McLaurin rolling left. Gonna take off. McLaurin with a nice little move there gets a 1st down for Rapid City. 2nd down and 6 now. Forward in motion. Alani Neal in the backfield. He will get the carry. He will cut up the field and have another 1st. Colby Burrell gets nothing on 1st down. 2nd and 10. Play action. McLaurin looking. Oh, he's got Charlie Hall fighting to the 1. 1st and goal from the 6-inch line. Snap. This is a QB keep, and McLaurin will lose 2 yards. 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and goal. The give. Burrell. Touchdown, Rapid City. The lead will extend to 14 on the 2nd touchdown of the game from Colby Burrell. 1st and 10. Blitz is on. Richardson gonna get met in the backfield and lose 4 yards. Boy, Terrell Bullock is everywhere. 2nd and 14. Timmy McLean getting smoked. Gary Mumphrey came off the edge with his hair on fire. Nice to meet you. 3rd and 21. Timmy McClain getting smacked in the mouth again, and you know who did it. Terrell Bullock is going to be brought up on charges. The level of assault he is bringing to these Cowboys. McFly back to return the punt on 4th and 30. He'll have to come up and field this at about the 40. He's got room to run, cuts out left, and if he can make a man miss, he is all the way down to the 14th. And Rapid City is in the best field position they've been all season to start a drive. First down, Charlie in motion. He's gonna get an end around give, and I don't think he's gonna get the corner. He's gonna lose yards. 2nd down and 16 now. Hall in motion again. This is a toss to Colby Burrow, who has got the edge, cuts back, and is at the 9-10 yard line. So 3rd down and 6. Snap is away. McLaurin got the tight end through the middle. Trevor Borland, touchdown, and Rapid City has blown the doors off of Oklahoma State in this first half. McLaurin hits different in the playoffs. 28-7. Rapid City leads. 1st and 10, Oklahoma State. They've got to score. Timmy keeps, throws over the middle to Stewart for 7. 2nd down and 3 now. Timmy with the give to Richardson, and Richardson dancing around the backfield. Somehow finds a hole and busts out through the middle for 24 yards. What vision. Timmy, option right, smoked. 3rd down and 8. Big play. Timmy down low to Stewart. Stewart cuts back inside, and he'll have the 1st down. And now we've got a minute until the half. Timmy going outside. Owens gets 5 yards. Timmy. Oh, and Mumphrey missed Richardson, had him in the backfield. 1st down, Cowboys. Oklahoma State going fast. 45 seconds until the half. Snap is away. Timmy trying to escape. He ain't gonna get out of there. CJ Bazile with the sacked lunch. And they will continue to go quickly here. Timmy dancing. He's going down again. Sacked. And it's CJ Bazile again. As they continue to go fast. Oklahoma State with 1 timeout left. They're gonna have to think about using it as they rush to the line. 10 seconds left. Timmy throwing it deep into the corner, almost intercepted by Preston. So a flurry of plays, and it's 4th and 19, and they'll trot the kicking unit out for what looks to be about a 46-yard attempt. Snap, the kick is up, it's drifted right, and it's no good. We'll head to the half with Rapid City maintaining a 28-7 lead as Oklahoma State had a good first drive and then fell apart after that the rest of the first half. We'll have to see if they have anything in the tank for the second half. Rapid City, meanwhile, will just look to keep the wheels turning forward. They look pretty oiled up right now.
Welcome to the studio. It's halftime, and we've got to thank the Rapid City boosters and producers for their support. You all help keep this channel going and support the addition of people like me on this channel. Thank you. Now, let's get to the second half.
Rapid City will look to maintain the same amount of pressure they brought in the first half. 1st and 10, Oklahoma State. Snap is away. Blitz. Richardson cuts out left. He'll have about 4 or 5 yards. 2nd and 6 now. Timmy. Quick wide receiver screen. Oh, and Green gets upended. No gain. 3rd and 5. Quick throw to Richardson, and there's nobody down the sideline. It's buried by Jordan Tolles. 1st and 10. 2nd and 10. Underneath to Stewart again. 1st down. And right now, Timmy McClain is living on the underneath throws and hoping his wide receivers can make something happen. Timmy looking like he's going to take off with this thing. He's scrambling to the left side of the field, and not really anybody out there. He'll have another 1st and 10. This could be a QB run here. Oh, here we go. Owens around the right side, cuts back inside. There's nowhere to go. No gain. McClain looking. He's going to try to take off with this thing. Oh, he eats it. Big play for Oklahoma State. 3rd and 9. Timmy's got the running back down the sideline. Oh, and Richardson makes a glorious move to pick up the 1st. Oklahoma State down to the 7-yard line. Threatening. Richardson buried. We'll lose 4. 2nd and goal. Timmy looking over the middle to Owens. Down to the 4. 3rd and goal. Timmy looking. Got Stewart wide open. Touchdown, Cowboys. 183 and 2 touchdowns now. And it's back to a 2-score game. So Rapid City's offense finally gets on the field for the first time in the second half with 4 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the third. Burrell gets the carry, looking for some blockers, has a few. 3 yards. McLaurin checking at the line. And he's gonna take a shot to Posey deep, down to the sideline. He's got Posey to the 13-yard line on a 41-yard bomb. And Rapid City's offense looks unstoppable right now. Burrell gets the carry, finds the hole up the middle. He's still on his feet and he's down to the 1. But Burrell is down. We'll wait for an update from Jimmy, but that is not good for Rapid City. Alani Neal checks in at halfback. He gets the carry and gets the touchdown. Rapid City, 35-14 now, pushes the lead back out to 21. But how hurt is Kobe Burrell? Hey, Mike, Kobe Burrell just got a bruised forearm, man. Chill, he'll be back. Thanks, Jimmy. That is great news. So Alani Neal will check in. So Oklahoma State has driven this ball to the Rapid City 38-yard line already. 1st and 10. Timmy looking. Timmy throwing. Owens. Rashad Owens is eating up this Rapid City team. 1st and 10. Over the middle to Thomas. Another first down. Timmy McClain is 20-24 through the air. Rapid City cannot get this defense to perform. Richardson buried. And this has been a quick third quarter. We approach 40 seconds left here. 3rd and goal. Oh, and it's in the traffic and somehow caught for a touchdown by Blaine Green. 35-21 now. And this game is not over. 11 plays in 3 minutes. Oklahoma State not going away. You can see it here. Last 5 drives, all touchdowns for Rapid City. I'm not sure we've ever seen this offense this efficient except for against Fargo, and even then in the first half was not this efficient. Toss to Burrell, looking for the edge, not there. He'll lose 2. This will be the last play of the third quarter. Snap is away, play action, McLaurin rolling right. He might have had his guy, but decided not to do it, and he just throws it away, and we go to the 4th with Rapid City up 35-21. McLaurin has only thrown 9 passes today. Jimmy, have you ever seen the offense look this good, man? I know I haven't. No, and when I asked Galloway that same question, he told me my breath smelled like ballpark Frank. Oh, no, what'd you say? Well, I said, look, man, I wasn't at no ballpark with no Frank. I don't even know Frank, man. Oh, wow, okay, time to cut Jimmy's feet again. What? What'd I say? What'd I say? Do you know what you did, Jimmy? So 3rd and 12 to start the 4th. McLaurin looking, gonna hit his man over the middle. That's Charlie Hall, who has the first down, makes a couple of amendments. He's to the 50, to the 40, to the 35, 30. Nobody's catching him. Marshall faded into the distance like a memory. 42-21, and that is a record for receiving yards in a season. Charlie Hall taking hold of it. Monster play from Charlie. Might be the dagger. 1st and 10, Oklahoma State takes over. And they gotta be thinking we're throwing every play. And that ball, was that caught? 17 yards. 1st and 10. Timmy taken off, and Timmy gets walloped. Sacked by Darrell Bullock, of course. A 1-yard dump off, and it's 3rd down and 9 now for Oklahoma State. Screen is set up to the left side of the field, but it's gonna be short. 4th and 1, and the Cowboys have to go for this. Rapid City quickly realizing they don't have the right defense in here. Timmy is dropping back to throw. He's actually going to take off, get hammered, and lose the football. And Darrell Bullock picks it up at the 35. If he can gain his feet, he can. Falls down, and that right there may be the icing on the cake for Rapid City. Timmy had the first, but gets walloped on this play by Durant the 4th. And now you got to believe that Rapid City is probably looking to milk clock on this drive. 2nd down and 7. The snap. Burrow finds the hole up the middle, has a first down for Rapid City. Rapid City today, so far, 7 for 7 on 3rd downs. Snap is away. McLaurin looking out. Oh, gets sacked. Had Laybourne on the sideline, but instead Lamar Sano drills him. 1st and 10, Oklahoma State. McLean is going to take off. Oh, McCormick. Oh, my God. We're going to see this one again. Goodness gracious. I don't know. I am still reeling from the first down hit from McCormick. 3rd and 8. Timmy looking. He didn't have anything. He's going to throw the sideline into triple coverage, and it somehow is not intercepted. 4th down. And they got to go for it. Timmy looking for the screen outright. McNair is there, misses the tackle, and he's going to be short. Rapid City takes over. 1st and 10 from near midfield. Oklahoma State putting everybody in the box. And McLaurin is taking a shot deep to Posey, and somehow Posey dives and catches that ball. Are you kidding me? 48 yards. Anthony McLaurin setting a record for passing yards in a season. That's his own record that he just broke. I don't know, I think Posey dove just to make that look good. I think he could have got that on the run. Colby Burrell has 140 yards on 20 carries today. The snap, the give to Burrell again, who cuts up the middle and follows the Hogs in for a touchdown. Rapid City gets out the shovel and puts a little dirt on the Cowboys. 49-21 with 2:51 to go. And how embarrassing for Oklahoma State that Rapid City has now subbed in the second teamers. 2nd and 3. McLean trying to take off, and he gets sacked. Oh boy, Highland Gibson, sack bunch. All right, the second team offense trots out onto the field for Rapid City. Casey Case in a quarterback. The give. Alani Neal breaks a tackle and makes something out of nothing. What a game for this Rapid City team. To be able to bring the backups in at the end, no one could have thought this would happen. As Casey Case snaps and gives to Alani again. Rapid City will rebound from their Big Ten title loss. And RJ Myrick dancing around. He didn't want this game to end. But Rapid City advances after walloping Oklahoma State 49-21. The offense could not be stopped today. I believe they punted one time. Hoist Galloway up. What a victory for this Stego team. Colby Burrell gets the play of the game. I'm betting he is player of the game. 20-plus rushes for probably 145, 150 yards. And that big 80-something yard touchdown run to start the game set the tone for this Rapid City team. We'll have to see if they can carry that momentum into the next round. Oklahoma State, a disappointing end to their season after winning the Big 12 title. There it is, Colby Burrell, 21 carries, 144 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Your Rapid City Stegos are Orange Bowl champions, and they're moving on. Last season, they lost in the second round. Can they right the wrongs and get to the title game? Let's find out who they play in the second round. We send it over now to Emmy Lockhart for the postgame show.
Welcome back to the studio as Rapid City moves on to the semifinals. But the question now is, who do they play? Well, let's find out as we start with number 8 Clemson versus number 1 Penn State in the Rose Bowl. Good defense in this one as we start with Penn State getting a big stop to force Clemson to take 3 points in the first. Penn State would tie it up with a field goal of their own to knot it up at 3. Then early second quarter, Clemson would take the lead on a gorgeous pass from Grant Netton to Dakari Collins in the corner of the end zone. They'd review this, but the touchdown would stand. Late second now, and Clemson leads 13-3 until this pass from Christian Velo to Tyler Warren cuts the lead to 3. They'd go to the half with the number 8 Tigers leading 13-10, and believe it or not, it would stay that way late into the fourth quarter. We'll pick up the game there as Clemson was attempting to run the clock out, and on 2nd and 14, Will Shipley busts a 14-yard run to end the Nittany Lions' playoff hopes. The Clemson Tigers move on to face the Rapid City Stegos, and I'm not sure Rapid City wanted that. May have wanted the rematch with Penn State, but they'll have their hands full with this Clemson team.
I think you're right, Emmy. Clemson throttled this team 2 seasons ago.
There are guys on this roster that have not forgotten that game. Okay, let's move on to the other semifinals games. The Sugar Bowl was rockin' for the number 7 ACC champion Miami Hurricanes taking on the number 2 Oklahoma Sooners. The Sooners would get started fast with a touchdown from Caleb Williams to Alan McNair on their first drive. They'd add 3, and then just before the half, Williams would strike again on a pass to Chad McDonald for 6. Sooners led at the break, 17-0. Moving to late third quarter now, Sooners still up 17-3, but it turns into 24 as Williams once again finds a man wide open behind the defense. Mario Williams had 7 yards on the next closest guy. The Hurricanes would get a meaningless touchdown as time ticked away, and Oklahoma easily wins this 24-10. The Sooners celebrate and move on to the semifinals in the Fiesta Bowl. So, who's facing the Sooners in Arizona? Let's head to the Cotton Bowl for the number 6 PAC 12 champion Oregon Ducks versus the number 3 Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Oregon draws first blood on a drone shot from Ty Thompson to Damon LeMay for 57 yards. Notre Dame would quickly answer on a 4-yard Logan Diggs touchdown, and we're tied. That wouldn't last long though, as the Ducks got a field goal and then scored another touchdown on the arm of Ty Thompson, this time to Troy Franklin. The Ducks would hold a 17-7 lead at the break, but was that enough? We're jumping now to the fourth quarter with the score 17-10 Oregon, and Logan Diggs hits play dirt once again, and this game is tied. Now we've got 25 seconds left at the Ducks' 35-yard line with the Irish driving, and the Ducks sack Buckner to bring up a 3rd and 15 from the 42. Buckner then dropped back and hit the pass of his life for 22 yards to Eric Lewis. The Irish melt the clock away and line up for the game-winning field goal. And nail it. Notre Dame wins the Cotton Bowl at the last possible moment, and they're headed out to the Fiesta Bowl semifinal to take on the number 2 Oklahoma Sooners.
All right, thanks, Emmy. That'll do it. We'll see you next week for Rapid City versus Clemson. Who do you got winning these games? Let me know down in the comments. Until next time, go Stegos.